Alright, everything should be hooked up. Shouldn't be any problems. I was gonna use an arcade stick, but I just got the Sega Saturn controller hooked up. Yeah, what's up, dude? Alright, so I got the Saturn controller. That's what I'm used to control this thing. Alright, so let's boot this thing up. Oh, there we go. You hear sound, there's just like no sound in the beginning intro of this game for whatever reason. Here, I just added credits. You're at work. So if you have the kick harness hooked up, you can do 4 players. I'm assuming with your modded Xbox, you could probably plug in 4 controllers and play that way. Now I like using the arcade stick because I have turbo on the arcade stick, so it's a lot easier to shoot. But yeah, this is just like Wild Guns. There we go. The boss fights take so long in this game.
I'm gonna barbecue your ribs.
God, this guy like runs over to me. Here we go. I need to like learn how to time that right. Or when he jumps, you kind of run. Fuck. I just got the little pea shooter now. There we go. So if I was in the arcade, that would have cost me like 50 cents. Or if it was 50 cents, then it would have cost me $1. But you know what I mean. I think you can choose the level that you want from here. I read online you can kind of choose the level layout, you know. But I haven't. I don't know. Maybe you hit like up, down, left, right. I don't know. So this is one of the shooter levels. You can shoot in every direction, but by default, you just kind of shoot straight. Fuck. I wish you could lock your position. Like there was a button to... It's like auto fire would be really nice right about now. I think you hit what, just like the red reticle right there in front of him. That's the target point. Fuck. Hey, good thing I got 73 credits, right? Almost dead. Oh, this is a cool boss. Shit. I think he jumps back up on top of the centipede here in a second. Mm. It's almost, there we go. This reminds me of that crab boss in Vengeance Hunters. It's like the level 2 or level 3 boss. Dude, that Vengeance Hunters game is a fucking killer beat 'em up. Fuck. Huh. So when they're crawling, you gotta jump up in the air and shoot down at them. Oh, see, the auto fire works really good right here. You just hold the button down, you can swim right up to the top. Mm. There we go. Bitch. Oh, this is a cool boss. This thing's real hard too, but if you keep moving, he won't lock in on you. But as soon as you like watch, you kind of dart away, and then fuck. It's weird how this one doesn't have a life bar. So I don't know. Just gotta keep blasting them, right? Fuck. I guess that's it. Okay. No life bar, though. Oh, this is a weird boss. It's like a weird spider crab thing. I don't know. Got him. I mean, I would have got him eventually anyway, right? But I figured out the pattern. Mine, Ghost Town. So there's 3 more levels left. Now, I never saw the cartoon for this, so I'm assuming like all these characters are in the cartoon. I looked online and it said, I think Wikipedia said something about like this series having 24 episodes or something like that. Fuck. There we go. Is this a boss? Look at this thing. That's wicked looking. Yeah, no wonder this game wasn't ported over. I mean, if they did, they couldn't have all those colors like flying around in the background like that. At least not on the Super or the Genesis or anything. The Super probably could have gotten close to pulling this off. You could have made the background like some Mode 7 or some shit, you know? Sprite scaling. Is this all we're gonna do? See, these boss battles take forever. Jesus. That's gonna be hard to avoid. There we go. Yeah, this is a rare game too. I happened to find out about this game. Like, I didn't even know this existed, but I found out about this just looking up arcade auctions on eBay, and you know, just like type in like JAMA, you know, Konami, you know, just do and sort them by like recently listed. And this one guy was selling, like, he had like 50 auctions for all these different arcade boards. He had 2 of these, and there's one on eBay right now. It's like, I think it's like 800, but it's not this version of it. It's like the Japanese version. You can even tell by the arcade board. So this English version of this game doesn't come up for sale that often. Maybe 2 or 3 times a year online. So that got me interested in it. Just the exclusiveness of it. You know, it never got ported. Shit. So you fall into a saloon and there's like a bull car dealer. It's a pretty cool idea for a boss. God. God damn. Whew. Lord, he's hard. Yeah, what did you just like download a bunch of like arcade ROMs or something? Or that's probably a good way to play. I'm assuming you're talking about just MAME through your Xbox. The original Xbox was plenty powerful enough to cover any kind of jammer related arcade stuff, you know. I would even think that it could probably do the Naomi, because a lot of Dreamcast games got ported to the Xbox, right? There was some kind of connection there. Oh, here we go. That's pretty cool. So this level turns into a shooter level too. Okay. This kind of reminds me in Gunlord. You know, a lot of games have like a couple shooter levels. Like Gunlord is one that I could think of. There's been a bunch of games like this that kind of have like a shooter level like every few. Even Vengeance Hunters has a level like this, or kind of like this. God, these guys are hard. See, that's where my gaming's gone. I'm into buying arcade boards now. I mean, you can't, like, look at this shit though. I mean, you can't get much better than this as far as like sprite-based 2D gaming. I mean, I think the arcade boards are kind of like where it's at, and all it took for me was figuring out how to get one of these things hooked up. So I know if I plug the controller into to the player 2 port, it controls a different character. And I did hook 2 controllers up. You can do 2-player. I'm sure if I have a kick harness, I could probably do 4 players off this thing. That dude just killed himself. He took a suicide bomb. Did you see that? He like swallowed a stick of dynamite. Oh Lord. Alright, I guess we gotta shoot this thing now. A gun that shoots snakes out of it. Oh, you can shoot the snakes, alright. Alright, what next? Alright, what do we gotta shoot on the train now? The wheels? We gotta get the front of the train and shoot it? Like, what the fuck? Oh, maybe this gun when it opens up. Yep. Alright, now where? God, back in the day, if you wanted to play through one of these games and you wanted to see the whole thing, imagine how much money it would cost you. Probably like 15, 20 bucks a game, maybe more. Lily Bovine. So I guess we gotta kill the masked bull and then we save Lily Bovine. I feel like we need a sequel to this. I mean, I know they probably can't use the IP or anything, but you could call it something else and make the shit look almost the same. I dig these controls, man. This is a good game. I like this better than Sunset Riders. I do. At least for the Super Nintendo. I have Sunset Riders on Genesis. I just found it, never played it, but I heard it's really good. It's on my list of things to do, is to play the Genesis version of Sunset Riders, but I used to have the Super Nintendo version. I ended up selling it. Shit. Fuck. Alright, now we go. Ah, this old secret lair behind the bookshelf trick there. Yeah, I thought about getting a Simpsons arcade board. I'm probably gonna end up doing that. You could find one for $400 or $500. Then the Turtles arcade board. I wish I could figure out like a cool way to encase these arcade boards. That way I can just plug the JAMA connector in and have it, you know, if I feel like more safe, you know. I'm sure there's like acrylic, like, there's got to be somebody that sells the cases for these things. They probably are expensive as fuck though. God. Well, how do I do this? Like this? Jesus Christ. That's too much. I don't know. Sweet. God damn. God, there's like elements of this game that remind me of like some like there's like Disney action platformers from back in the day. There's a lot of stuff here. You got that. You got the Wild Guns theme. You know. Because it's still Wild West, you know, and it plays just like Wild Guns. Very similar to. I think this plays better than Wild Guns, just to me. Oh, Lily Bovine, we about to clap, boys. We just gotta get her out of there. We can go clap up Lily Lily Bovine. That would suck if you die and then had to like restart the last level all over again. Because some arcade games did that shit to you. They would not let you credit feed your way through it. Like that last level, they made you learn it. Whoa. God, this guy don't play around, huh? It's a pretty sweet uppercut that he does there. All right. Now this Supergun that I have, I can also play MVS games, right? So I got I got a couple more. I got Strikers 1945 plus. It's pretty good condition MVS cartridge right here. And then there's a new game. It's a game that it looks like it's supposed to play in vertical, but the way that it's like one of those games that's kind of like Neo 6 where it's like horizontal and vertical, but the way that it's laid out is like horizontal, but it looks like it should play vertical. But Project Neon, I got the kit for this. They sell it on the Stone Age Gamer website. It's like $450 for the MVS kit. I know, $450, right? And then for the AES game, it's like $500. So I guess they're repurposing boards. Now I don't know if anything changes the second time you play this. But yeah, this is Boys of Moo Mesa. This is a killer arcade game. I like this a lot. This was my first arcade board that I ever got. Just purchased it recently, you know. So this is my new thing. You know, I have no experience with this. The closest thing I ever got to an arcade, other than going to arcades, home arcade, was my father. God rest his soul. He had a friend growing up that had a Vectrex. This was in the 80s, early mid 80s. He had a Vectrex in his garage, and I remember I used to look at this Vectrex, and I was like, wow, it amazed me, you know. Just those vector graphics, like the lines moving around. I forget what game that he had in there, but I mean, to me at the time, that was like it was like he had an arcade machine in his house, even though it was just a Vectrex. But yeah, this would be a fun game to learn all the patterns. I mean, the boss fights would be the hardest part, especially that last boss, but you could do it. And then you can keep your power up. I think once you're powered all the way up, which is 3 power up icons, you get like an auto fire ability. But if you're using a controller with auto fire or an arcade stick with it, you can just set it to auto and rock with it, you know. Ah, fucker. And I got that other game, Vengeance Hunters, too. That's the only other Neo Geo game that I have right now. And I won an auction for Vengeance Hunters. That game that sold out like instantly. I mean, I think you can get the Neo SD MVS cartridge from Stone Age Gamer. It's like maybe $700 or $800 retail, but if you go on eBay, they want like $1,500 for it. And I got the collector's edition of the Vengeance Hunters for the MVS, and I won that auction at $540, right? So needless to say, I got another arcade board on the way, and then I'm done buying for a couple months at least. The woman's been getting on me about it. Okay, so you can duck and he can glide right over you. Interesting.
can't be. I don't believe it.
Here, I'll pop one of the MVS games. I'll pop in Project Neon, because my Supergun is really a consoleized MVS. There's a 15-pin connector on the back that says JAMA in, and I just got a cable with a JAMA connector, and it just plugs right in. But anyway, here, let me put another game in. Alright, so this one is Project Neon. And this is turn the sound down a little bit. Yeah, I'm using the Unibios 4.0. So I can go in there and like switch regions. I think you hit like select and start at the same time. You can go in and so you can change like settings and shit like that. But once you see this game in action, it's like, damn, this is a vertical game. But let me turn one of my lights off. Yeah, I don't have the money to do it, but the copies of this game, they're in stock right now. I got the MVS cart, but I was liking what I was playing. It's a pretty hard shooter, but I think that the Neo Geo AES version is a vertical scroller. I don't know. But yeah, Project Neon. In stock right now. It's $450 for the MVS card and $500 for the AES version. And they don't even put the stickers on the cartridge. Like, they just give you like the blank cartridge. They'll give you the sticker, but you have to put it on the cartridge yourself. So I just Xeroxed a copy and then just taped it on. That way I didn't have to like rip or tear up the sticker. I don't know, maybe this game plays easier as a vertical or horizontally scrolling game. I don't know. All the coins all say 420. Fuck. God. I'm still learning the mechanics of this game. Let's see, you have like a laser shot. I'm guessing that yeah, it sets like a bomb. Oh yeah, another thing too. The AES version of this, you probably can't credit feed your way through it. I mean, maybe you can, but typically the AES versions of games lock you in on a certain amount of credits, unless there's a cheat to it or something. Now I think with the Unibios 4.0, I think you can get in there and like set the console to MVS or AES mode, and you can get around things that way. But if you just had a stock console, you might be screwed if you just had the AES version with just a stock console. Wonder how many credits you can add. Probably 99. I always check to see if there's games where you can add over 99. Let's see, 90. Yep, 99. Ah! But yeah, Vengeance Hunters, right? Vengeance Hunters, I know it's digital for like PS4, like Nintendo Switch, I guess PlayStation like 4 or 5, or maybe 5, 4, yeah, PlayStation 4 or 5, whatever. It's probably, you can access the PS4 on the PS5, you know what I mean? But I think there's like a physical version coming out. Oh, Lord. Hold on, I just heard some banging around upstairs. I gotta go check it out. Hold on. That was crazy. It sounded like it's like no one else is in the house, but it sounded like someone slammed the door. There we go. Oh yeah, I have that Neo Save Master on my consoleized MVS. So I think it saves progress in certain games. Maybe like Cross Swords or a bunch of games, really high scores. I used to have a copy of Cross Swords back when I had my AES back in the, years ago. This is the way to go, though, man. A consoleized MVS, like, I don't even care about that new, the new Neo Geo coming out, even though I have it pre-ordered. Just the consoleized MVS is where it's at for me. Fuck. What the fuck? Hard game. God, what a hard boss. My God. That's gonna take some learning there, my God. And I'm playing with a Saturn controller. Like, it's typically, for me, things are a little bit more difficult with an arcade stick, not by much. But I just could imagine playing this with an arcade stick. I'd be, whew. I don't know. Maybe it works out better for this game, though. I don't know. Ugh. Okay, at least you don't power all the way down. At least you don't power all the way down. It's not like total Gradius syndrome. Ah! I was doing pretty good with this boss. He only got me once. Alright, so that gives me some hope on learning this game. Alright, I feel like there's a boss coming up. Oh wow. Look at this, it's an owl. That's the owl from the front cover of the game. So with the UniBIOS 4.0, you can hit start and select and kind of, it's like a way you can pause the Neo Geo MVS game, which is kind of nice. Fuck. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, look at the frog. Huh. All right, man. Yeah. Have a good rest of your day, dude. I just haven't played. I just wanted to throw this in and check it out since I had the thing hooked up. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by, dude. Ugh. Mm-mm-mm. Damn. Pretty cool boss. This has to be like the last boss, I bet. God, look how tough this guy is. My God. Jesus. That's one hell of a hard boss, my God. But at least I was able to credit feed my way through the game to check it out. And this is a new game. This game just came out recently. So this is a new game made for Neo Geo hardware. It's always, it's always interesting. Dino Pokey. Dino Pokey J. Neo Bits Games. Plastic Supply, Antonio. So I guess he made the shell. Bitmap Brooks. Bet Matt Bura supported this. And maybe one day we'll get this on modern consoles. I don't know. Or maybe it's just meant to be locked on the Neo Geo. Give it some exclusivity. Alright, well anyway, that's Cowboys of Moo Mesa and Project Neon. So I appreciate anyone that stopped by to check these games out. I'm playing on real arcade hardware, so that's yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's other people that are doing this, but I thought it would be fun to stream this. So I know that I can now, so that's pretty cool. So I got another arcade board on the way that's supposed to be pretty good, and it looks like, honestly, it looks like one of the best. I've played this game too. It's called Guardians, but it's like one of the coolest beat 'em ups I've ever played through MAME. So we should have that in soon. So until next time, guys, peace.